Sean Strickland versus Ian Garry and his lovely wife Layla. So first and foremost, there's so many different ways to break this down. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to start with Ian Garry. I don't like Ian Garry, and I've made videos expressing why I don't like Ian Garry. I've said that he reminds me more of Ronda Rousey than he does Conor McGregor. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But Ian Garry, for me, his behavior with Jeff Neal putting his mugshot on a shirt, and I believe he sold them. I'm not too sure on that. I'm pretty sure he sold those t-shirts. If he did, I'm pretty sure he profited off those. And if he did, I'm pretty sure Jeff Neal didn't get a penny off of that, okay? And for you to take a guy's mugshot, which is reminding him of something he did in the past, reminding him of the past and things of that nature, it's distasteful, right? We all try to live a better life. We all try to do better the next day. You know better, you do better. And for you to troll him like that, make money off of his likeness, that wasn't right, and I didn't like that behavior. I also didn't like the behavior he showed against Neil Magny when he tried to make what Neil Magny said, which was really this much of an issue, not an issue at all, meaning it was this big, into this. He made a mountain out of a molehill, as they say, and he tried to paint Neil Magny as a child abuser. I did not like that behavior from Ian Garry, and that's why I say he reminds me more of Ronda Rousey than he does Conor McGregor, okay? As for what I like about Ian Garry, I like when he talks about the positive stuff. I like when he talks about the positive mindset, the affirmations, I am the best, I am great, the positive self-talk, making yourself feel bigger and more confident, things like that. That I like from Ian Garry. The manifestation, that stuff I like. I don't like what he's been showing us lately, and what he's been showing us lately is what we've been getting more and more of. So I don't like Ian Garry. However, I have to call it down the middle. I say it all the time. Anybody can get it on this platform, and I am objective. I have to side with Ian Garry and his lovely wife, Layla. Why do I have to side with them? Well, because Layla has nothing to do with this, guys. If you don't like Ian Garry, that's fine. Make your videos about Ian Garry, talking about why you don't like him. However, for you to then go after this woman who has nothing to do with the sport, other than the fact that she's married to Ian Garry, has nothing to do with the sport. You're going to make videos on her, and you're going to make videos not only on her, but videos on her trying to create a narrative and look into her intentions for why she's with him and blah, 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 blah. Oh, she wrote a book, How to Be a Wag. Bro, there's several books for men on how to, date women and pickup lines, fucking red pill shit. There's a bunch of stuff out there for both sides. Like, what's wrong with the fact that she wrote the book? I don't see an issue with it. I truly don't. I truly do not see an issue with her writing a book, How to Be a Wag, which is wife and girlfriend. What's wrong with that? I don't care about their relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I wish the best for them. I wish the best for them, their family, and things like that. I don't care about an age gap. I don't care about who the nutritionist is and why he's living with them and blah, blah, blah. And if I do care, if you care, that feeling of care should only last about 10 seconds. It should only last about 10 seconds for you in your mind to go, oh, that's a bit weird. I wouldn't do that myself. It's a bit odd. And then that's it. Because the beautiful thing about life, my friends, is that different strokes for different folks. I may not like chicken, but I like turkey. You may like bananas, but I like apples. And that's okay. Not everybody has to like one thing. Not everybody has to like horror movies. Some people like comedy movies, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. The way people live their lives is the way people live their lives. If they're not hurting anybody, then God bless them. Now, if we want to talk about preferences, let me get to you, Mr. Sean Strickland, because you were a neo-Nazi skinhead at one point in your life. Yeah? Let's talk about that. I know you get a pass on that. You always get a pass on that. People let you slide on that. But the truth is, that was your life at one point in time. Okay? And it's not my personal preference. It's not what I would choose for myself or any of my loved ones. But hey, that's what you chose. And you're better now. You don't live that way anymore. God bless you for it. However, for you to be a hypocrite and get up here calling Ian all sorts of things like a cuck and things like that, for you to do that, knowing what you're doing, you know that you're going to get the validation of your fans in the comment section and the likes, but yet you'll talk crap on people who are on social media talking bad about how social media is bad for you guys. You should just delete all of it. It's all bad. Da, 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 da. But yet you're over here trying to be an influencer of yourself. You're over here making the videos on people's personal lives and stuff like that. You're a content creator at that point, Sean, when you do these little car videos. Okay? So I don't like Sean Strickland. I think he has nothing but a septic tank of thought streaming through his mouth, okay? Just a streamline of septic tank fluid, all right? I don't agree with him. This idea that we got to save Ian Garry. Even MMA Guru, who, you know, he's a factor. I'll say that. MMA Guru is a factor. He gets the views and, you know, he makes his video and, you know, I think he had a part to play in Israel Adesanya's mental makeup going into that fight against Sean Strickland. He is a factor. But this idea that we got to save Ian Garry. No, you don't, bro. What are you, stupid? What are you, stupid? Ian Garry is younger than you, Sean. He's younger than you. He's married. He has a kid. He's on his way to becoming a UFC champion. He's on the road to it. Do I think he will or won't? I think he can. I'll say that. He's got Vicente Luque in front of him. If he beats Vicente Luque, it's off to the races. Okay? And he's in a great spot in life. Living his dream in the UFC. All these things. What do you need to save him for? Honestly. What do you need to save him for? Something that you think is going on here? It don't work like that, my friend. You should just mind your business. Let the man live his life. Let the man date who he wants. Let whoever live in his house who he wants. Da-da. And by the way, let me say this. Even though their situation may not be, of normal circumstances, I'm willing to bet that most people in the sport of MMA where you fight in a fucking cage don't live lifestyles that are of normality, let's say. You know what I mean? Or that are what's the word I'm looking for that starts with a C? I just said it. Fuck it. I lost it. Anyways, that's my take on this. Leave her alone. Ian Garry, don't like him. Sean Strickland, don't like him either. Even though I was rooting for you, Sean. I was rooting for you against Alex Pereira when he knocked you the fuck out. I was rooting for you in that fight. But the more you talk and talk and talk and talk, the more it starts to stink. And the flies build up in the room. So for me, I think people need to chill out. People need to realize that she's not a part of the space. She's literally just like married to him. That's it. And that's my take, man. That's my take. To the content creators, Red Pill MMA, MMA Guru, all you guys, I don't like the way this is going. The hate content. Does it get views? Yes. But you have to think to yourself, is it worth it? And can you get views in other ways? Okay? Attacking a woman is going to get views. There's a lot of men out there who hate women. But the question is, do you really want to do that? And also, it's their life. Let them live it how they want to. That's my take. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you agree, disagree, doesn't matter. Join the discussion, and please follow.